Hi, good morning to you and a happy Friday. We are live here on a zip trip in Dollywood. I have Jenn Webb with me and we are going to be talking all things resorts. Good morning. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for being here.
I have to imagine well before your clock-in time.
A little bit, but it's all right. We're happy to be here.
Very appreciative of you spending the morning with us. Talk to me about the lodging when you come to Dollywood and you want to immerse yourself in the experience. We have Heartsong and we have Dreammore.
Yes.
What are the differences for families who haven't made the trip yet?
Yeah, so I think the major differences, other than the fact that Dreammore Resort has a spa, which is open to, resort guests and non-resort guests. That's the biggest difference. It's really just kind of the feel of the resort.
Sure.
Dreammore opened in 2015, so it's celebrating its 10th anniversary. And we like to say that's kind of like Dolly welcoming you to her home.
Yeah.
It's very glitzy, kind of has some Dolly glam to it. It's very bright and airy. A lot of whites with a lot of kind of pops of purples and golds. And then Heartsong is much more about her love for the Great Smoky Mountains. So when you go in there, it's going to be a lot more of those natural colors, those earth tones, and you really are going to feel like you are kind of in a lodge in the Great Smoky Mountains. So those are probably the biggest differences in the two.
Okay, and then as far as coming to the park, do both of the resorts offer a trolley service? Is that something that's included? How does that work?
Yes, so when you stay at a Dollywood resort, I think the biggest perk is kind of the park perks that you get with it. And so as a resort guest, you're going to be able to utilize our complimentary trolley service. It's going to take you to and from both Dollywood and Splash Country when it's open.
Okay.
You're going to get Dollywood time savers as well, so that's our version of a fast pass. And so those are the two biggest perks, obviously, with also being in close proximity to the park. We also have package pickup, so if you buy something here in the park and you don't want to carry it around, you can send it over to the resort and they'll do that for you. You can pick it up in your room or they'll send it to your room, so that's great as well.
I love that.
And so really just that's a big perk, and if you're going to stay here and go to Dollywood, one of our resorts is definitely the way to go.
If I'm watching, I'm sold. How do I get my tickets and such? Is there a website?
Absolutely. So Dollywood.com is kind of the one-stop shop for everything. Tickets, dinner reservations, resort reservations, anything like that. But of course, if you want to talk to a real life person, you can always call 1-800-Dollywood and one of our hosts will be happy to help you out.
Thank you so much for your time this morning. All of that information at WSPA for you. Should you decide to come make the trip, you would not regret it. We'll send it over now to 7 News' Christine Scarpelli. Hey, good morning, girl.